Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes historical immersion in Bohemia. So we have won a war against the Ottomans, but do not be mistaken, this has taken a whole lot from us too. It would take a while before all the war exhaustion goes away. It would take a while before we get our provinces back into, when we're gonna get them integrated, converted, and everything. However, we are getting a massive amount of war reparations from the Ottomans, which is just great, and that's going to benefit us greatly. I'm gonna drop the army maintenance now that my units got back home, so we're getting 216 gold per month. I'm gonna repay the loan that we have gotten, and we are just going to chill for a bit. Now, the one province that I'm interested in is Napoleon, because we're going to core this one, and I'm going to try to make it a massive Mediterranean port, just, you know, because we like the idea of that. But let's check how the Ottomans, wow, from 800,000 urban gravity, we took down the capital of the Ottoman Empire to an urban gravity of 146,000. I'm almost ashamed to say that we've done that. We pretty much burned the city to the ground. And that means that Praha is probably going to become the largest city on the continent. Or is there someone else right now who has that trait? No, still Constantinople, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna move to us next. God damn it. It's almost unsettling. Okay, Szczecin finished the naval dry dock, so I think we can start building more ships. 2 here and 2 south. Don't forget build ship, and Dalmatia is gonna build 2 more. You guys finished that castle, so I want to improve this port. So let's build a trade dockland here. Okay, we can't yet, but I'm gonna build a fort here. Wait. Okay, let's pay this off. But we're gonna build the trade dockland there still. We get army professionals for 65. Our army tradition increased to 26, which is better, but look how much it decays every month. It's criminal, actually. That is criminal. So we got you, and we got you, and you have 30,000 men. So you're the one that actually absorbed the army from Mittelmark. So you got 15,000, 6,000, and 9,000, while you're supposed to have 10, 4, 8. So 5, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1. And you're named Armada Kolosh. And it's not exactly the name I would like, but let's call you Northern Army. Okay, you move then. You move there, and you're gonna get a leader too, which we haven't used. Back to drilling, guys. Back to drilling. And while they're marching there, we got 5,000. So actually, let's build 1,000 infantry and 1 cannon here, because we can. So next target that we have is France. France is gonna be a tough cookie to break, because they are allied with a number of nations, namely also Sweden. So we're gonna drag in Denmark, Norway to fight off Sweden, but Florence, Genoa, and many other nations will also be involved. Now, one thing that we could do is trying to diplomatically sway some of these nations to abandon their alliance with France. So, for example, Genoa is allied with Lucca. And Lucca is a one province minor that really likes us. But that one is allied only with a number of nations in this area. And I think that would be much easier to fight. Plus, I think I could vassalize each one of them. And that would bring them back into the empire, wouldn't it? Because remember, the Holy Roman Empire has been, whereas the extent has been reduced quite significantly. So we'd like to see Italy coming back. A Reformed Church for Rose. Refuse to give permission. Who do you think I am, guys? Well, it's gonna take a while. Important thing is that we actually have full diplomatic relations now. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that sacking that we've done is probably scaring the shit out of people. Yeah, especially what we did in Constantinople is just making people really uncomfortable. But hey, still we are fine. Still we are fine. You're still the largest city on the continent. You are not, by a long shot, but it's cute that you still think you are. So let's build a port here. And let's build something in Dalmatia if we can too. Okay, I'm gonna build a warehouse here. How developed are these provinces? Not very much. Still, the central area is the most developed, with the exception of Kotsko. Kotsko is like a sore thumb. So I need to do something with Kotsko. This can't be. Kotsko is gonna be my next target. Yeah, they really have no... They have barely any rural development, and their urban development is just sad. So... warehouse for Dalmatia, and then Kotsko will receive the funding. It's 14th November 1719, and we got a nice event called the Skills of the Queen Consort. She's obviously really good, and we can lower administrative or military technology costs. So I'm gonna go with military, because there we have a higher chance of going up. Plus, we really do need the military. Considering that France has 39, we got 38, and they're our future target, I'm not feeling really happy with them being much higher than us. The army of the Northern Army, is now drilling in Metomark, and we have finished some extra ships, so you guys go to Hansa. We got 11 ships in the north, we got 10 in the south. Things are looking kind of good. As far as our new provinces are concerned, we're having a bit of an issue. These provinces are all kind of pissed, though their pissiness is dropping really fast, which shows that we still can't really convert them. But I built the churches and they helped, and when we core them, it will be much easier. The one I'm afraid about is the port we have down here, which is a really high unrest. I think most of it stems from the communication efficiency, so I'm hoping that if I manage to build a port there fast, we could get it, removed, or at least the nightmarish communications could go away. We still might get a high autonomy, but, we get moderate here, so let's hope that's gonna work out fine. How's the Pope? We haven't really looked at the Pope for a while, so let's invest making our chance to have the Pope a bit higher. He's got papal authority of 359, that's pretty good. 359, I like that. Actually, what happens if we purchase the Swedish copper right now? Will we get a lot of copper? Oh, discontent in the capital. Who would have guessed? Oh, so we're getting so much money that I'm starting to have a bit of a problem in spending it, which I'm solving by the choice of not doing much, just chilling, and maybe we'll have a possibility to upgrade our capital again. I'd really like to build the manufacturer there if I could, but extra 5 urban gravity would give us about 25, so building maybe this would be better, but it's more expensive. But it gives 10, so we still aren't the biggest city on the continent for some reason. Do you still hold that? Yeah, they still hold it, so it recalculates obviously only once in a while. Now I consider that we might want to get another vassal here. Nuremberg is the vassal. How are we diplomatically doing? Who are you? Schwarzburg. I'm like the only one who doesn't respect my authority here. And honestly, you are really pissed at me. You're a vassal, okay. So you even won't be able to. What about you guys? Wait, that's Nuremberg? Oh, there are two. There's Nuremberg and Nuremberg. This guy though would go for it. He would do the polka with me. I have a bit of a different plan. I'm going to show you what I mean. So, shrewd commerce practice, global trade power plus 10%, allows us to make more use of refined trading practices, giving our merchants the upper hand over our competitors. Do you remember Kamin that insulted us a long time ago? Well, it's no longer allied with Poland, which means that we can go ahead and destroy them. And they're also allied with one of our biggest enemies, as far as religion go, Wolfgast, who is Protestant. So if we attacked Kamin, which we will when our war exhaustion goes away, we'll be able to force Kamin and Wolfgast and all of their allies to convert back to Catholicism, which is what we want. So, Kamin, we're coming for you. Having a vengeful old king is quite dangerous because pretty much everyone pissed you off somewhere down the line, and you just need to find a way how to punish everyone. How's the world? Discovery spread. Damn. I love how the colonies are limited. That's just so awesome. The historical immersion is just such a great addition to Meiou and Taxes. I wish they incorporated in the base 3.0, where you could, for example, decide if you want slower or faster colonization. That would be just so great. Okay, we finally lost the manpower low, which is good. One project that I have in mind is connecting the northern port with our capital. We do have nice roads in Praha and Litoměřicko. Horná Užice would need an upgrade. Chotěbus would need... Oh, it does not need an upgrade, but Dolná Užice would need upgrade. And then we would need to upgrade the roads in Ukemark, where there are no roads, and thus we would connect Szczecin by a direct link. The problem is that all of that would cost quite a lot of manpower. Otherwise I would need to pay an arm and a leg to have that happen. So, yeah, not really great. Hey, you guys are building stuff. That's nice. Fortifications. You probably... Oh, you built a mine! So we now have a copper there. No, wait, that's Poland. Ah, damn it. Okay. So that's not... I wonder what... Oh, we are quite big though. So, yeah, Tro is not ours either. The infidel thread. The Crusaders were the Catholic response to the Muslim occupation of the Holy Land in the 11th century. Although the Crusades had limited success, they brought relative peace to Europe and glory to the Pope. The last Great Crusade ended in the 13th century, but later popes survived the concept with a series of small-scale crusades against heretics and infidels. Once again, the borders of Christendom faced an infidel threat, and the princess begged us for aid against the heathens. Toki? Where the hell is Toki? Toki. What the hell? You guys are Christian? Wow! These guys are Christian. How did that happen? I have no idea, but let's call a crusade. Whatever it takes. And let's take the socketed bayonets. Early bayonets were deadly but unreliable, which is to be expected when one realizes they were simple knives tied to a gun barrel. As officers began to grasp how effective they could be, they ordered guns to be manufactured with special sockets in which a knife could be securely attached. This allowed for musketeers to serve as regular infantry and even to charge the enemy in a pinch. So land morale increased by 0.25, maneuver value of our units is increased by 10%, infantry shot by 0.15 and artillery shot by 0.09. The next level is going to give us some new units, which I'm really looking forward to. And how the hell are we... Well, the trade is 94, which is kind of nice. Still can't core you guys, because you are a bunch of whiny babies. How are you though? Little province. With marriage communication. Okay, I think this one will do it. That should knock it down to say 50 days, and that should shave a lot from the unrest, hopefully. North American fur trade. The North American fur trade was the industry and activities related to the acquisition, trade, exchange, and sale of animal furs in North America. Aboriginal peoples in Canada and Native Americans in the United States of different regions traded among themselves in the pre-Columbian era, but Europeans participated in the trade beginning from the time of their arrival in the New World and extended its reach to Europe. The French started trading in the 16th century, the English established trading posts on Hudson Bay in present-day Canada in the 17th century, and the Dutch had trade by the same time in the New Netherlands. In the 19th century, North American fur trade, when the industry was at its peak of economic importance, involved the development of elaborate trade networks and companies. Great potential for profit. Okay, so we still haven't converted the southern provinces, nor have we been able to core them. But the unrest here is sort of, dwindling. And the communication efficiency is fine, but not great, and I'm not entirely certain that we should do something with it. Oh, and the Zetan Protestants have conquered Zeta. Okay, let's go fight them. How is our little port doing? It's still being built. The unrest here is really dangerous. Really dangerous. I have been investing quite heavily in various places, mostly in the central area of Bohemia, to boost the poorer provinces like Javor, Měřicko, and Dresden. Plus, I have been building an art corporation in our Mittelmark province, because Berlin is an awesome city that deserves our attention. We're upgrading München by building a corporation guild there, and we finished 2 more buildings in Dalmatia and Spalatro. Oh, we can build there now. Again, awesome. So Dalmatia is going to get a town hall, and Spalatro is going to get a warehouse. We're also building a road in Spalatro. We want to upgrade it. And I wanted to build a castle here, but I didn't, obviously. So let's contribute manpower to it. We're dangerously low on the manpower. It might not seem like that, but 96,000 is really not a whole lot. But hey, you know, all for the development. Szczecin itself is doing kind of okay. It finished a certain amount of buildings. I'm not sure what exactly I built there. I think I upgraded it to Merchant Guild. Maybe, I think maybe that's it. I wanted to build the Corporation Guild, but it's kind of expensive. So we decided not to at this point. But I also gave orders to finish the roads in Uckermark. There's a road being built there right now. And somewhere else. I think we're upgrading road here? No, here. We're building a road in Bolesovsko because we didn't have it there. So it's going to give us direct, pretty fast connection to Szczecin. We just need to upgrade those. Still can't core anything. Paper of 40, 359, which is okay. Other than that, things have been really peaceful. Our king is getting really old, so... Wait, how are we doing with Kameen? Okay, war exhaustion is really low. So who's gonna fight us in this war? Just you? Oh no, junior partner of Wolfgast. Okay, let's try Wolfgast. So a number of small one province miners and then you guys. Okay, so let's put the main army to Szczecin. You guys can go here and you deal with them. You will come here because you have to go attack. I think that was Magdeburg. How's that siege going, guys? Did you finish it? Yes. Wait, there's another siege here which you will finish off. Let's increase the armament. I don't even think we need forts, honestly, when we declare the war, but we'll just let it be done. As I said, we're getting quite a lot of money, so it's actually pretty okay for us as far as situation goes. You could get the warehouse, I think. What's your production ability? 5. Really? And are we still... Yeah, we are still largest city on the subcontinent, while the largest city is here. Oh well, what can you do? So how are we doing? Are we done with the war exhaustion? Still not. We need one more step. Technology-wise, Constitution will be next. I think we're kinda really so down on the technology. The penalty for the institution is massive, but I guess we're not the only ones. We have pretty much everything else except the meritocracy, which is also spreading. But not to Europe. Not to Europe. So hey, you No, you're not finished. How long is that gonna take? This is really crazy. 1722. A whole another year. You know what? I think it might be worth our while to convert these provinces. It will be... Wait, no? Wait. Because a lot of the unrest is coming from the intolerance. Let's just do it. I think it's temporarily going to increase it. No. Okay. So we might be lucky and do it. Okay, Bosnia. Bosnia likes it when we are nice to them. The next technology is going to be, or the next idea is going to be Merchant Adventures, which is going to give us extra trade range of 30% and ship trade power propagation of 5. Which reminds me, I need to hide these ships, otherwise they will get wrecked during the war. Okay, you are coming to reinforce this army. So how are we doing? Are we ready? Everyone is okay? Yeah. So we can go here. And once this army reaches them, we're gonna declare war on Kamin. And it's going to be the end of the episode. It's going to be the end of the episode. We will vengefully make you regret you were ever born. Hopefully there will be some battles for us to take a bit of army tradition from. Oh, fuck! Speaking of the devil. Well, okay, we're getting quite a lot of money, so I'm just gonna let it pass, and we're just gonna have to pay for it. So hey, Kamin, here I am, coming to show my superiority to you. So you're gonna go. Wait, let's unpause it. You're gonna go there. Who else is at war? We're gonna go there. And our last army is gonna go here. Okay, and on that note, that's all for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, where we are going to continue this war. So join me then.